Hey everyone, I'm Ella. Welcome back. Today we're making Scrapple from Delaware. Now Scrapple comes from the name scrap. Not the name scrap, but it just comes from the word scrap. Because they used to use every part of the animal. Now this recipe takes 2 whole days to make. So let's get started right away. The recipe says that you need to make this in a pan for 2.5 hours, but we don't want to leave a pan on our stove for 2.5 hours. So we're using a Ninja 50 again. We're going to put it on slow cook, low, and this only lets us go to 6 hours, but we're going to do 2.5. So good. It starts on high, but you want to press this button to make it low. You can also hold it down to make it go faster. And 6 hours is ready. And start. Now for the ingredients. We are going to add 1 pound of lean pork. We're using ground pork. And 1 full chopped onion. And we're going to add 3 quarts of water. But you want to add the water last, because if you add the water first, as you're adding in the other ingredients, it can splash on you. And that's not good. So let's add the meat in first. I was holding on to the paper because I didn't want the paper to get in there. I can hear it sizzling already. Now we're adding the onions. We want all of this to get in there. It's okay if you get in there with your hands, because getting messy is part of the fun. Now, we're going to add the water. Okay. We're going to need to fill this 3 times because it's only 1 quart on here. Now we're going to put the lid on. If you saw last video with the Colorado steamed cheeseburgers, then you'll know how to put this lid on. But if you didn't see it, don't worry, I'll instruct you. There's a little bump right here on the lid. There is also a bump in the steamer, the actual pot itself. And then you'll match both of them up best you can. And then, like it says, you will turn the lid and lock it. Then it creates a seal so you can't pull it back up. Now we're going to let this set for 2.5 hours and check back. So my mom opened the lid because it's super hot and I don't want to get burned. So now we're going to scoop all of the onions out and put them in this bowl. we're going to scoop out a quart of this broth. Good news, I got the 1 quart. Bad news, I sort of made a puddle. I'm gonna go put this up. Now we're gonna get the pork and we're going to mix it up with the mix and chop. We got this from Pampered Chef and we've used it before in a video. I just didn't know which one. I just can't remember. Oh well. So, oh, by the way, if you want this, there's a link below. You could use a spoon if you don't have one of these. We're just going to crush the meat. It's not working. It's making weird noises. Got it, and oh. Yeah. Considering that's how much I've done in a lot of time, I might need help. So I had to get Mom to help me chop the meat. By the way, if you're using the stove, when you dump out all the stuff, use the same pot. Now for the next step. Oh. First we need to turn this on. Sear saute. You don't want it high. You want it medium. And start. You'll need to get this broth and you'll need to put it in the foodie or the pot if you're using the stove. Next, you'll need 2 cups of cornmeal. I'll just move that away. Oh. I'm using a knife to level it, by the way. I had to get a spoon. Well, I made a little mess. It's okay. I'll clean it up though. Now we're going to add a tablespoon of black pepper. It's boiling! Quick! going to add a teaspoon of thyme, sage, and salt. Gotta do this quickly. Now I'm gonna do the thyme. By the way, the thyme came fresh from our garden. That away, now the salt. So we stirred it up and let it cook for a while, and now we're gonna add the pork. But keep your broth. One quart wasn't really enough, because that thing was kind of long. Now we're going to add in the pork. Next, we're going to stir it some more. See you in 10 minutes. This is my dad, and he's going to help me with the next part. We're going to get the spoon and we're going to scoop it all out into this container.
A loaf man.
Yeah. I think I'm going to need the spatula for the rest of it. Get out the spoon.
You want to smash it down? Don't you like the smashing part?
Anyway, we're going to smooth this down into the pan. You can't have this. Now we're going to cover this in plastic wrap and put it in the refrigerator overnight. Told you it would take 2 days. Now this specific plastic wrap holder has a little area where you can slice it. It's really cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and slice it. Ta-da! It's sliced. Alright, see you tomorrow for breakfast. Morning everyone! We took the Scrapple out of the fridge, we took the plastic off, and then we flipped it over. And here's the Scrapple. Now we are going to cut it into thin slices and fry it. Kids, what careful when you're using a knife. I have been cooking in the kitchen for about 4 years now, so I know how to use a knife. We have put the butter in the pan, we've put it on the heat, and now we're ready to make the scrapple. But first, another warning for kids. This is very hot, so only touch the handle and don't touch the metal bits or this black bit. So I got my mom to do the frying for me because it's really dangerous and super hot. So I paired it up with a fried egg white, and now it's time to taste it. I'll get a good sized bite. Well, I don't really like Scrapple, but that's okay. At least we tried it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss another video. Join us next time as we make key lime pie from one of my favorite places, Florida. Bye!